Hello students, now we will continue with our next chapter, Food and Health. Chapter number 3. In this chapter we will discuss about the diet which we should take daily to fulfill all the proportion of nutrients in our body to do the work properly. In the given box, 6 diagrams they have given, out of which we have to cross over the junk food. Out of these diagrams, Uncle Chip's diagram, junk food, so you have to put cross here. Burger, put cross here. Pizza, put cross here. And other 3, these are the healthier food. Now we will discuss about health. Health can be defined as a state of complete physical and mental well-being for a person to be considered healthy. Both body and the mind should be completely fit. To remain healthy, we require proper food, exercise, rest, hygiene and proper posture. In this chapter, we will read about the nutrients and its value for the human body. Food group. We eat variety of food during the day, and the food you eat contain useful substances. We call them nutrients. Amount of food a person must eat depend on the age, gender and kind of work done. The 5 nutrients are present in food are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Your body need all of these to remain healthy. Now we will discuss about these 5 nutrients from where we can get this one. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates provide energy to your body. Starch and sugar are carbohydrate. Glucose is the simplest carbohydrate that is absorbed by the body easily. Bread, rice, wheat, sugar, corn are rich sources of carbohydrate. In fact, they have written a fact: one food item can contain more than one kind of nutrient but is dominant in one only. So we should take variety of food. Fats. Carbohydrates and fats both give us energy to do the work. Fats gives twice the energy than carbohydrates. Yeah. Fats help keep us warm. Fats are not digested as easily as carbohydrates, so extra fat get deposited under the skin. Excessive fat in your body can make you overweight and you can cause obesity, you become fat. Obesity can cause heart diseases and diabetes. Oil, ghee, butter, nuts, these all carry fats. Fats and carbohydrates are called energy giving food. Now we will discuss proteins. Protein helps your body build new cells and repair worn out and damaged cells. Proteins are required in large quantities for growing children. And soybean, which is the richest source of protein. Protein can be plants or animal protein. Pulses, beans, soybean and sources of plant protein. Milk, fish, egg are the sources of animal proteins. Vitamins. Vitamins are nutrients that are required by your body in very small quantities but which are essential for the normal functioning of the body. And our body needs how many vitamins? 13 vitamins. Fruits, eggs, fish, green vegetable are the rich source of proteins. Minerals and vitamin both are the protective food. They protect our body from the diseases because these two, vitamins and minerals, they develop a power of immunity in our body so that our body can fight with the external germs which can cause diseases. Now, minerals like vitamin minerals are also required in small quantity but are essential for natural functioning of the body. Minerals help to strengthen your bones and maintain normal heartbeat. Calcium, iron, iodine and phosphorus are example of mineral. As we know, calcium and phosphorus help in maintaining bones. Milk, fruits, liver, vegetable, these are the rich sources of minerals. Now, deficiency disease, what are these? Deficiencies of vitamins and minerals in body causes deficiency disease. That already we discussed the vitamins and mineral. help our body to fight with the diseased germs. That's why when we take vitamins and minerals, that sort of food, we call it as protective food. Balanced diet. To grow well and stay healthy, it is important for us to eat a balanced diet. A balanced diet is a diet that contains adequate amount of different nutrients. So we should take all these things daily in our diet so that we can get each nutrients in proper proportion. Now in this table they have given some food item, and in this table what we have to find out then in which food item starch is present, and how we can test the starch is present there by putting iodine drops over it. When we put iodine drops over it, if it turn blue black, it means that food item contain starch. And if not, there is no effect on the color of iodine, then it means this food item is without starch. Bread, it carry starch. Boiled rice also, boiled dal also. Cucumber, there is no starch. In apple, may be present or may not be present. Okay. Roughage. Although we know that 5 nutrients are very important for our body, but roughage is also required. Whereas roughage is not digested by our digestive system, even then it is required by our body. Reason being, roughage had worked to the food and helped it to move through the digestive system. It also retains water and to get rid of undigested food from the body. Corns, green leafy vegetables and whole grain food are the source of roughage. And roughage, it helps in the bowel movement of the stomach and help to remove waste material as it is given here. Rest of the chapter we will discuss in next video. I hope you come to know which nutrients is important for us and for which purpose. As we know, carbohydrates and fats both provide us energy, protein help in growth, vitamins and minerals. They protect our body from the germ by increasing immunity system in our body. Goodbye.